The year is 1298, a time of great turmoil and shifting powers in the medieval world. In the rolling hills of Anatolia, a land rich in history and culture, a battle is about to begin. Warriors from different backgrounds gather, their faces set with determination. This is the Battle of Kestel, a confrontation that will echo through the ages. It will decide the fate of a region, shaping the future of Anatolia and beyond. On one side stands Osman Gazi, a visionary leader and founder of the nascent Ottoman Empire. He is the leader of a rising Turkish power, inspiring his followers with dreams of a new era. On the other side is the Byzantine Empire, a formidable force with centuries of history and tradition. The Byzantines are an old and powerful enemy, their empire stretching across vast territories. The outcome of this battle will have long-lasting consequences, not just for the warriors on the field, but for the entire region. Swords will clash and shields will shatter as the two forces collide in a struggle for dominance. Strategies will be tested, and leaders will be pushed to their limits in this high-stakes encounter. The local populace watches with bated breath, knowing that the outcome will affect their lives profoundly. Treaties will be forged, and alliances will be broken as the dust settles on the battlefield. The land itself will bear the scars of this conflict, a testament to the fierce struggle that took place. Today, the echoes of the Battle of Kestel can still be felt, a reminder of a pivotal moment in history. Monuments and memorials stand as silent witnesses to the bravery and sacrifice of those who fought. Historians continue to study and debate the events of that fateful day, uncovering new insights and perspectives. Reenactments bring the past to life, allowing us to experience the drama and intensity of the battle. Educational programs ensure that the legacy of the Battle of Kestel is passed down to future generations. As we look back on this decisive battle, we gain a deeper understanding of the forces that shaped our world. Osman Gazi was a remarkable leader whose legacy would shape the course of history for centuries to come. Born in 1258, he was the son of Ertugrul, the leader of the Kai tribe of the Oghuz Turks. From a young age, Osman displayed exceptional leadership qualities and a keen sense of strategy, which would later help him in his conquests. He was born in a time of turmoil, a period marked by the decline of the Seljuk Sultanate and the Mongol invasions that ravaged the region. The once mighty Seljuk Empire was crumbling, leaving a power vacuum that various factions sought to fill. This chaotic environment was both a challenge and an opportunity for Osman. The Seljuk Sultanate was collapsing, unable to withstand the internal strife and external pressures. The Mongol invasions had further weakened the state, leading to its fragmentation. Amidst this backdrop, Osman saw the potential to unite the Turkish tribes and create a new, powerful entity. From its ashes rose many small Turkish states known as beyliks. These beyliks were often in conflict with each other, vying for control and dominance. Osman's vision was different. He aimed to consolidate these fragmented states into a cohesive and formidable force. Osman inherited a small beylik from his father, a modest territory that would serve as the foundation for his future empire. Despite its size, Osman's beylik was strategically located, allowing him to launch campaigns against both rival Turkish states and the Byzantine Empire. He was a skilled warrior and a shrewd politician. His ability to inspire loyalty among his followers and to forge alliances with other tribes and leaders was crucial to his success. Osman's military tactics were innovative, often employing guerrilla warfare and surprise attacks to outmaneuver his enemies. Osman quickly expanded his territory, capturing key fortresses and towns. His conquests were not just about acquiring land, they were strategic moves to secure resources, trade routes, and defensible positions. Each victory bolstered his reputation and attracted more warriors to his cause. He dreamed of building a great empire, one that would stand the test of time. Osman's vision extended beyond mere territorial expansion. He sought to establish a state based on justice, prosperity, and cultural richness. His leadership laid the groundwork for what would eventually become the Ottoman Empire. Kestel was to be a stepping stone. This small but strategically important town was one of Osman's early targets. Its capture would not only provide a morale boost to his troops, but also serve as a critical point for further expansion into Byzantine territories. Osman's relentless pursuit of his vision and his ability to turn challenges into opportunities were key to his enduring legacy. The Byzantine Empire was a shadow of its former glory. It had ruled for centuries, but it had been weakened by internal strife and external enemies. The Byzantines still controlled vital lands in Anatolia. These lands were strategically important. They were also wealthy. Osman's raids into Byzantine territory alarmed the emperor. He decided to teach the young Turk a lesson. Kestel was a formidable fortress. It stood on a hilltop overlooking a strategic valley. Its high walls and strong towers made it a tough nut to crack. The Byzantines felt secure behind Kestel's walls. They believed their garrison could repel any attack. They underestimated Osman's ambition. They also underestimated his strategic brilliance. Osman knew that a direct assault on Kestel would be costly, so he devised a cunning plan. He would lure the Byzantines out into the open. He sent a small force to feign an attack on the fortress. The Byzantines took the bait. They sallied forth, eager for an easy victory. Little did they know, they were walking into a trap. As the Byzantines pursued the fleeing Turks, Osman's main armies sprang from their hiding places. The Byzantines were caught completely off guard. Despite their initial surprise, the Byzantines fought bravely, but they were outnumbered. They were also outmaneuvered. The tide of battle turned decisively in Osman's favor. The victory was his. The victory at Kestel sent shockwaves throughout the region. This battle was not just a mere skirmish, it was a pivotal moment that would shape the future of the region for years to come. The battlefield, once a place of chaos and bloodshed, now stood as a silent witness to the bravery and strategic brilliance of Osman and his warriors. The echoes of their triumph resonated far and wide, reaching the ears of allies and enemies alike. It greatly enhanced Osman's reputation. His name became synonymous with strength, leadership, and vision. People from neighboring regions began to speak of him with reverence, and his followers grew in number. The victory at Kestel was a testament to his ability to inspire and lead his men to success against formidable odds. Statues and monuments would later be erected in his honor, immortalizing his legacy for generations to come. Many saw him as the man destined to unite the Turks. His leadership during the battle demonstrated not only his military prowess, but also his vision for a united and powerful Turkish state. Leaders and warriors from various tribes and regions began to rally around him, seeing in him the potential to bring about a new era of unity and strength. The council meetings and gatherings of warriors became more frequent as plans for future campaigns and expansions were laid out. The Byzantines were devastated by their defeat. The loss at Kestel was a significant blow to their morale and their strategic position in the region. Their soldiers, once confident and formidable, now retreated in disarray, their spirits crushed by the overwhelming might of Osman's forces. The sight of their defeated comrades and the ruins of their once proud strongholds served as a stark reminder of their vulnerability. They lost a key stronghold. The fortress at Kestel had been a critical part of their defensive network, and its loss left a gaping hole in their defenses. The ruins of the fortress stood as a testament to the ferocity of the battle and the determination of Osman's warriors. The abandoned stronghold, once a symbol of Byzantine power, now lay in ruins, a silent witness to the shifting tides of power in the region. This defeat also exposed the fragility of their empire. The once mighty Byzantine Empire, which had stood as a bastion of power and culture for centuries, now faced the harsh reality of its declining influence. The crumbling walls and ruined architecture were symbolic of the empire's weakening grip on its territories. Historians would later look back on this moment as a turning point, marking the beginning of the end for Byzantine dominance in the region. The capture of Kestel paved the way for further Ottoman expansion. With this victory, Osman and his followers gained not only a strategic foothold, but also the momentum needed to push forward with their ambitions. The maps of the time began to reflect the growing influence of the Ottoman state, as more and more territories fell under their control. The disciplined march of Ottoman soldiers and the strategic planning of their leaders ensured that this was just the beginning of a much larger campaign. It was a sign of things to come. The victory at Kestel was not an isolated event, but rather a precursor to the rise of a new power in the region. The Ottoman flag waving proudly in the wind symbolized the dawn of a new era. The rising sun over the battlefield was a metaphor for the burgeoning empire, full of promise and potential. This moment marked the beginning of a legacy that would shape the course of history for centuries to come. The Battle of Kestel was a turning point in history. It marked the beginning of the Ottoman Empire's rise. It also marked the decline of Byzantine power in Anatolia. Osman's victory had a profound impact on world history. His descendants would build an empire that spanned 3 continents. The Ottoman Empire would dominate the region for centuries. The Battle of Kestel may seem like a small skirmish in the grand scheme of history. It was anything but. It was a clash of civilizations. It was a battle between an old, declining power and a young, rising one. Osman's victory at Kestel echoes through the ages. It serves as a reminder that even the mightiest empires can fall.